Yeah, I think just learning from our mistakes, and I think we did that. I mean, that was one of the best third periods we've played the whole postseason. Just being smart and not taking penalties, staying on the defensive side of the puck, and I don't think they had many scoring chances in the third. So just we learned from our mistakes in games 1 and 2.
Tyler Seguin said yesterday that he feels that his game has been good, even though the points weren't there until game one. Has it just felt like this has been coming for him with some of the opportunities he's had?
Yeah, for sure. He's had great looks because he's played well, and it's only sooner or later before he starts burying those. And such a good scoring threat and such a good shot. A-league goal scorer. So if he kept getting those looks, he was bound to get some, and just happy for him. And was huge today.
2 games in a row where you're able to shut them down their power play. How important is that in this series, office?
Yeah, one of the best power plays in the league for sure, and just our pre-scout, the guys blocking shots and doing those little plays. I feel like right now I know what I'm going to be getting, so that's obviously a good feeling. And just those little plays, a couple blocks, a couple good sticks, a couple saves, and it's a huge part of the game this time of year.
When they're getting those early power play chances, do you sort of relish that opportunity to shut that down?
Yeah, I think I would have rather had my workload than Georgie's tonight. I think whenever you can get some shots, especially early on, and just kind of feel like you're in the game, and that's a lot easier as a goalie, getting a rhythm, not really thinking about anything, and I was able to do that.
As far as their third period comebacks, was there any different mindset or focus in that second intermission tonight?
I think just like the details that we didn't do the first 2 games, and those defensive mindset plays that cost us some goals, and we learned from it. And that's all you can do as a good team is make a mistake and learn from it. And guys were so good in the third, blocking shots, making smart plays, and just played great from me.
You talked about learning from things twice now. How would you say this team has done in terms of being able to learn from things and adapt this postseason where you've gone through extremes?
Yeah, I think going down 0-2 at home and just the adversity we faced, and we believe that we can win in this room, and just no matter what's thrown at us, it's it's a long postseason, and it's just one game at a time, and every game feels like a new opportunity to make your mark on the postseason. And we've had different guys step up every game, and it's gonna take that to get through these guys.
3 games in, you guys haven't had to play from behind. How does that affect this dynamic with this matchup with Colorado?
It's a good feeling. Score first is great, and I feel like you can play a little looser, more free when you have a lead, and so it's big to get a good start like that. We've done that.
What did it mean to not only win a game like this, but know that no matter what they threw at you, you were able to take on that challenge and come away with a win?
I mean, it's always depends how a game's going. You periods when you have to hold on a little bit, and then you have more chances, then chances go against you. It just I think we just handled it right away today. Either so have a lead, give up a goal, response back, kind of every those parts. I think we handled well.
With Tyler Seguin, he said yesterday he felt that he's been playing well, even though the goals weren't coming until yesterday. Is this just the hard work paying off for him?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, everybody works,
Yeah.
right? I think in this time of the year, it doesn't matter who score. We all work. We all have one goal, and then we just all work for that. And just could be great chance you can score, and then some bad balance and goes in. And it doesn't matter this time of year, especially.
What kind of confidence do you get from holding that team to 1 goal, especially with how hot they've been in the playoffs?
I think we have some confidence. I mean, I don't think we're really worried about what kind of team we just try to play our game, our structure, just do our things, whatever coach is telling us to change or keep doing the same way. We just keep doing it. I mean, it doesn't matter who's on the opposite side, but I mean, of course we we get some like attention to like top of the guys, but like in general we just like try to play our game, keep it more like try to like keep puck on others like far away from our net.
Do you sense any frustration from those top guys on their side?
I mean, it's a lot of great players, right? Like it's just play hockey.
Are you seeing anything as far as the counterattack goes? Because it seems like you're able to get to the other end of the ice and maybe get a few chances.
I mean,
It's your game, I think.
yeah, I know. like coaches after the game, like not after the game in the third, like the best defense like play on offense, right? So just like, yeah, I mean, just keep doing it.
Outside of empty netters, pretty much had 1-goal games all playoffs, like through 10 games now. Is it get exhausting at a certain point, or did you kind of expect this coming into the playoffs? What do you count?
Right. So that's the type of the hockey in the playoffs, right? Like, I think it's like, except like few games in the playoffs, but like other than that, like if you look over the league, like all the games like that.
That team gets 3 power play chances in the first period. What did you see from Jake, sort of just stonewalling everything?
I mean, Jake been unbelievable tonight, and like all other games in this playoffs. So like, I think he gave us like some confidence as well.
To be able to get out to the lead that you were able to get out to, they score, then you come back. How important was it for this group to not only get back to that lead, but really be able to control the game and withstand everything they brought?
Who would you prefer?
Dealer's choice.
Yeah, important. Obviously, we knew coming into this rink how these guys play, and we also know how we play on the road. So we knew it'd be a big challenge. I think next game's going to be a bigger challenge, but playoffs are about those moments and getting the right balances at times as well, and we had that tonight.
Tyler, is your haircut officially a mullet, and does it give you power? What, 3 goals?
No, I mean, it's just a haircut. It was a test for my wife to make sure she truly loved me, and she does, so it was great.
For you, Tyler, after seeing what Colorado does in the third period in this postseason, how much confidence can you pull from what you guys did tonight, and what led to the success shutting them down in the third?
Again, it was the challenge that we put on each other, the accountability we had for our past mistakes, how the story's kind of gone this whole year against these guys. They're a great third period team, and they're a great team in general. They're so offensive, and they got some stars, best players in the world. So it takes a full team effort to do what we did, and we're going to have a big challenge next game.
Logan, you wait 21 games to get 1, and you end up getting 2. Do you feel a sigh of relief there, and does the playoff goal feel any better than the regular season goal?
I think it's always nice to contribute. I feel like been doing the right things, but just couldn't find the back of the net. So it's always bumps in the road, being a young guy in the league. So just trying to find my way and earn the coach's trust.
Tyler, can you speak to Jake Oettinger's performance tonight, especially we need it in the first 2 periods and the confidence it gives you guys?
Yeah, words don't do justice for a guy like Jakey. He knows the atmosphere and the start that they were going to have. We needed him. And he always seems to rise to the occasion. Another younger guy. We just have these, guys that are stepping up at different times. We've had Johnny almost win a series on his own, against Vegas. We have, Stanky coming in and playing his part and doing an incredible job. So, it takes a team to be successful at this time of year, and, it's the team that's doing it right now.
The Avs came back in game 1. You guys prevented the comeback in game 2. Can you just speak on, shutting it down in this game and kind of preventing that in the third period?
Go ahead, kid.
I think just throughout the regular season, you saw, how good of a comeback team they are. So I think tonight we were super committed to, not letting them get a sniff there in the third. And, they're a really momentum-based team. Once they get one, the building gets going, things can turn. So I thought we did a good job of just keeping them to the outside and limiting their rush chances.
That's a veteran right there.
Logan, on your goal, there was a lot of chaos going. What's it like to stay calm in that environment? I mean, you've obviously done it in junior hockey and everything, but just to in the playoffs, in a situation like that, a one-goal game and everything, just to be able to find the puck and get it in the net.
I think it just comes with having a good shift. Obviously, Miro made a great pinch to kind of keep that play alive. Otherwise, they would have had a rush down the other way. So credit to my line mates to make that play happen, and I just tried to get a quick shot off.
Logan, when you think about tonight's game, the fact that you're getting goals from everywhere, Jake's performance, defensively you're able to stop them in shorthanded situations as well as 5-on-5, blueprint-wise, is this kind of like the perfect game for what you all want to do, or is it still one of those this was good, but perfect is still a ways away?
Yeah, I thought there's definitely areas of our game we could improve, and thought the first part of the game we didn't really play to our best, but got a little bit better as the game went on. So yeah, I don't think we were perfect whatsoever. So I think we can keep on building.
Jeff, all the way back. Logan, whether it's the guy on your right or the other veterans on this team, what do you see from the older guys when things aren't going well? Whether it's the first period tonight, whether it's coming back from what happened in Game 1.
I think just staying composed. Even last series when we went down 2-0 to Vegas, there's no panic in the room and everyone kind of trusts each other. So it's nice to have a lot of veteran guys to kind of lean on and learn from, I guess. So yeah, it's nice.
Tracy?
Tyler Seguin was talking yesterday that he felt his game was good even before he got his stylish new haircut. Just has that been the case, and is this just it's finally going in for him?
Yeah, I've liked Seggy's game all year. I think he's done a really good job for us this year. I think that line has been excellent for most of the year. Like any line, you have some bumps in the road and some highs and lows as the season goes, but when you look at the big picture and the body of work over the entire season, I think he's been excellent and that line's been excellent.
Pete, we was talking in the playoffs about certain games being more comfortable for one team's style over another, and obviously the Avs had their chances in the first two periods, but a 2-1 game until the empty netters, the poise that your team showed in the third, that's a comfort zone for you guys? That's the playoff game you want? Yeah, I think our group took it personally when everyone questioned whether we could hold a lead in the third. It was warranted with how the first two games went, but we knew we were better than that. We've been really good in those situations all year. Been great on the road all year. I think we just felt comfortable tonight. I thought the details of our game tonight were outstanding.
Hey, Pete, how good was Jake, obviously, in the whole game, but in the first, whatever. Yeah, the
first period, Jake and our penalty killers allow us to get through the first. I mean, that's really the reality of the game, and then we got going and started to play. And it wasn't that we weren't playing in the first, it just you're shorthanded 3 times, and then a 4-on-4 situation that plays into their hands. And I thought our PK and Jake really gave us a chance to survive that. And then I thought from then on we were really good. Hey, Ryan.
Hey, Pete, between the way Jake performed, the different goal scorers you have, what you did in shorthanded situations, how close to perfect would you say this performance is, or is it still a long way away? Because it seems like blueprint-wise, you kind of checked a lot of boxes, including a big one being you kept the lead, and even when they scored, you still found a way to score and never let up.
Yeah, I don't think a coach has ever seen a perfect game, but I'll tell you, Ryan, that's as close to a perfect road game as you can play in my mind. Coming in this situation, we knew they were going to come out guns blazing in the first period. You knew their home record. They had challenged their best players. Their coach had after last game, so we knew we were going to get a lot thrown at us there early in that game, and our composure throughout the night I thought was outstanding.
In Game 1, on the power play for the Avs, Cale Makar had a lot of opportunities, even his goal, where he was able to get those shots in from the point. Seemed like today you guys not only limited those shots. You seemed like you made it nearly impossible for them to get that puck through.
Yeah.
What's changed from game one to these last couple
Yeah.
to limit that?
Well, I think we've made some adjustments. You know, I don't want to get into them, but you know, I'm sure you know, they'll look and see what they are. But we made some adjustments after game one, and we also got a huge commitment tonight, blocking shots from everybody. You know, everyone took a turn. We got some big blocks at key times, which is always important against a team like that.
Hey, Pete, just thoughts from you on Logan's game overall tonight and how he's earned your trust to be out in situations like he was
Yeah.
at the end of the game.
Yeah, you know what? He's really, you know, you talk about deadline acquisitions. We went out and got Tana, but we also added Logan, and you know, it was like going out and getting a really good NHL player. I mean, we didn't know that he was a rookie, and we hoped that it would translate, but you never know until you jump in, and then you never know, you know, when the moment might be too big for a young player. But he's handled everything we've thrown at him and excelled. He's made every line he's played on better. And you know, never mind the scoring, his defensive details and, you know, his awareness and responsibility on the ice, and when he's got the puck is way beyond his ears, like Wyatt Johnson's.
Pete, Jeff in the back.
Oh.
You got me?
Yeah, got you. Okay.
Two questions. Going back to Jake in the first period, you know, when it's backs against the wall time, what do you see from him in those moments?
Yeah. Well, I think I said it. I've said it last year in the playoffs. I said it this year in the playoffs. He has the ability to raise his game at the most important times. I thought tonight, when it was most hectic, he was the calmest player on the ice for us, which is what you need your goaltender to be. You know, to give you that calming influence. And I think that's what he does for us when he's playing the way he is right now.
And knowing what Colorado can do offensively, to not have had to play from behind so far in this series, what does that do for yourself?
Yeah, you know, really important. I mean, the first goal is important in every game and every series, but I think we've earned them too. You know, I think we've come out and you know, we did a lot of good things, and I actually thought, you know, there was some moments there in the second we could have extended the lead. You know, we had some quality looks. I thought their goaltender made a couple saves on some good looks that you know, we could have extended at different points. Yeah.
Hey, Pete. Back to Logan. What does that say about him that he can go 21 games without scoring a goal as a rookie, be moved up to the top line, still be in the lineup through all of this? Just what does that say about his contributions to your group?
Well, I was talking to him this morning about it. He said, you know, he said it's by far the longest he's ever gone any time in hockey without a goal. And I felt he was going to get one tonight. He scored in here during the regular season, one of his regular season goals, maybe in his second NHL game. So it was just a matter of time with the way he was playing. But, you know, I've had a couple conversations with him during this scoring slump, and just reminded him that, you know, we don't need the scoring. You know, we have guys that we get enough scoring. You know, what he's bringing us, all the intangibles, the energy, the relentless puck pursuit, the battles, you know, the setting up other guys, making plays, you know, that stuff alone has earned him the opportunities he's got.